21st, and thank you for joining me for some yoga. It was supposed to be raining by now, and it will rain later, so I said, let me do some yoga and invite some friends, because it's more fun with friends, because I can't go outside and ride my new bike, so we're doing indoor things today. So today, think about what you want to dedicate your yoga practice to. I am going to dedicate it to my mom. Mother's Day is coming up. So I'm going to think of the love I have for her and everything she's done for me in my life and just honor her with that and think about her during my yoga practice. So think of something or a person that you're going to dedicate your practice to. It gives us motivation. So let's start at the top of the mat, and remember, do what you can. Don't push yourself. We're meditating and exercising all at the same time. So let's start at the top of our mat. Bring your feet close together and just take a big inhale up and look up. Clasp your hands over your head and just a baby back bend. Exhaling. Feel your shoulders go down your back to relax them. Couple more breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's bring our hands up over our head and bring it over to one side. So it's a side body stretch. Turn your heart center towards the skies. Inhale here. Exhale to center and then over to the other side. Looking up, stretching your neck, stretching under the rib cage. Thanks for being with me today. Even if only one friend shows up to do the yoga with me, it means a lot. Inhale, exhale, center, and let's inhale here and exhale, swan dive down, and just take a forward fold and let your head, neck, shoulders go. Just release them. Bend your knees a little bit. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then we can cross at the arms and just gently sway side to side. And bring the swaying back to the center. And let's walk out. Open your fingers wide and walk out into a plank. It can be on your knees. I'm going to go up onto the toes for a full plank here. And let's just sway back and forth on your toes and on your hands. Just take it back and forth a little bit. Or if you're on your knees, that's okay. Just sway back and forth like that. Just figure out your center of gravity. Notice all the muscles that work together to help you make this movement during your plank. Now inhale here and exhale. Let's push into a downward facing dog. And just let your heels sink down. They don't have to touch the mat. We're just relaxing our heels downward. Inhale here and then start to lift your heels and flow yourself back into your plank, no matter what kind of plank it is. And let's hold here for 5 more breaths. Feel how strong your upper back is. Breathe. And then push yourself back to your downward facing dog. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider. Walk your hands in a little bit more. And let's just tap one ankle and the other. Just reach under, testing your balance. And just keep tapping it out. Couple more. And then back to the down dog. Bring feet a little closer together, and let's lift one leg up and bend the knee. Pull that knee under, shift your shoulders over your hands, and place that foot between the hands. Let's bring it on up into a lunge so all the toes are going the same direction. I have my heel off the mat back there, and we'll just go through what's called a nice sun salutation to start our yoga practice today. Let's rotate at the wrists a little bit, get some synovial fluid in these joints, and do a big inhale here. Exhale, frame the foot with your hands, go into your plank from here, and lower yourself down. You can touch knees down, lower yourself all the way down. Back of your feet touch the floor, and then just come up and slide your shoulders down your back. Inhale here, exhale, curl your toes under, push yourself back, downward facing dog. Let's tap the ankles again. So yeah, we're gonna add movement to some of our yoga poses today, just to burn a few calories and maintain some energy. And bring it back to your down dog and lift the other leg up in the air. Bend the knee and pull that under, place it, and come up to your lunge on that side. Bend that front leg, gazing out. You got such good strength inside and out. Good, breathe in here. Maybe bend that front knee a little bit more. Keep that knee over your ankle. Inhale here. And exhale, frame the foot. Take a plank, either on your knees or your feet. Lower yourself down and upward facing dog. You're on the tops of your feet or on your knees. Shoulders slide down and chin slides up just a little bit. And inhale here, exhale into downward facing dog. Make your feet a little bit wider, and this time try touching your elbows side to side while you're doing your downward dog. Touching the outside of your elbows. Two more. Downward dog, and we lift the other leg up, bend the knee, pull it under, place it, and one more time we do a nice lunge. Look up, bend that front knee a little bit more if you can. Keep your neck nice and long. Hips are both facing forward. Now let's inhale here. Start to straighten that front leg and pull the back leg in a little bit closer. And let's fold forward here with straight legs. So bring yourself on over, and you're going to feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Inhale, exhale, see if you can go nose to your knee. And let's come on up. Set up your plank, feet go back. Chaturanga, that means you're lowering down. We're going to lift up into our upward facing dog and go right into our downward facing dog. Let's tap the elbows again, side to side. Notice how your abdominal muscles hold on when you have to shift your weight to touch these elbows. We're working all kinds of good muscles. I love it. Two more. And then get your down dog in order and lift the other leg up, bend the knee, and we'll place that between the hands. Here's our final lunge. Feels so good on the front of the hips to get a good stretch, maybe lower it a little bit more. Now inhale here, exhale, start to straighten that leg. Pull the other foot back so you can touch the heel down. Inhale, exhale into your forward fold on this side. Allow those muscles and connective tissue to lengthen out. Inhale, and on your exhale, maybe you can bend forward a little bit more. Nose to the knee. And then we're slowly going to come up. Pull yourself up using your core. Inhale, exhale. Let's go into our plank from up there. Planking it. Elbows in close. Lower yourself down. And an up dog. And a downward facing dog. And we lift the other leg. Bend the knee. And just drape that leg over. Let's do this nice hip opener. Now you can stay here, or you can try your rock star pose by letting your foot fall over and you fall right over to the side with complete control and grace. And you're looking up at the ceiling before you know it. Good breathing here. And an inhale, look down at your mat. Let's bring ourselves, get that foot right back up there, place it down. Other foot lifts up, bend the knee, drape it over. Again, you can stay here or go ahead and place that foot on the floor and go into your rock star pose. Stay there, breathe. We're going to inhale. If you're in rock star, you're looking down at the mat to focus, and then lift that leg up, place it down. Downward facing dog. Play with your heels coming down and then lifting up a little bit. And let's lift a foot, bend the knee, and we're placing it between the hands. This time, let's turn that back foot out to the side and come up into our warrior one. So it's kind of like a lunge, but our foot placement's a little bit different. And we can bend forward, maybe even a little bit more. Make sure that foot is nice far out in front of you so you have plenty of room. And we're doing our dancing warriors. Inhale here. Exhale to your warrior two pose. You're gazing out over that bent knee, feeling strong. Let's add our movement to this. We go from warrior two to peaceful warrior and back again. So maintain that nice bend in the front knee. Good job. I'm warm. Are you warm? Jeff is walking by, making funny faces at me. Jeff, you want to say hi to everybody? He's busy working from home, supposedly. Now, a big inhale here, bend the elbow, and we'll bring it to a side angle pose. Now, from here, we already did rock star pose. Let's play guitar with this arm, doing a full circle and stopping at the top. So here is our movement for our side angle pose. Let's do a few more circles. Now, to make it tougher, can you lift that elbow up off of your knee? It's an option. Makes some of the core muscles work. Couple more. And we bring it on up through warrior two, straighten that front leg, reach out, and lean it on over to the side. This is triangle pose with straight legs. You can be up here. I'm going to come all the way down here. because I can after doing yoga all my life. It certainly is a journey. We get stretchier, we get more confident, we get stronger, we get more peaceful on the inside, all from yoga. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come up through warrior two and push off that back foot, and we can go into our chair pose. So chair pose, little pelvic tilt under, feels pretty good. See if you can get your elbows up by your ears. Stay here, a couple more breaths, stay strong. Think of what you are dedicating your practice to today. Inhale, exhale, come to standing. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center, and we'll step it back to the top of our mat and do all that on the other side. Big inhale up, exhale, swan dive down. Stay here, just a nice forward fold, relax. And let's walk it out to our downward facing dog. Lift the other leg up, bend the knee, place it, turn the back foot, and here's our warrior one on this side. Set it up, enjoy the movement, enjoy the stillness of your body. Bend that knee maybe a little bit more. Let's rotate the wrists up there. Inhale here. Exhale into your warrior two on that side. Gazing out. And we add our movement. Beautiful motion, we go from peaceful warrior to warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Let's get one more. And then inhale here. Exhale into your side angle pose. And let's add our big arm circle, playing our guitar like we're in the Who band. Keep this going, but see if you can lift up your elbow and keep your guitar strumming going. One more. And then we come up through warrior two for a moment, straighten that leg. I'm going to pull my feet in a little bit closer. Reach out and then bring it over for your side, for your triangle pose. So the idea here is to have straight legs, as straight as you can, and then maybe bring it down. It doesn't matter where you land, it's okay, it all counts. It's all yoga. Good breathing here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's bend that front knee. Come up through warrior two. Push off into another chair pose, except this time let's draw the hands back. Let's touch the toes together. Touch your knees together. Lift your chin. Sink it down maybe a little bit lower. And let's bring a big inhale and standing, hands together. And exhale, hands to heart center. We go back to our chair pose one more time, except this time let's twist it over to one side. Allow your neck to be long here, shoulders slide down out of the way. So you're leaning towards this one knee. The other knee, bring it back. Option to try adding the lunge to it without falling over. Now you can stay here, or you can butterfly open your hands and enjoy even a deeper stretch by pushing through the hand in front. Stay there, one more breath. Inhale, exhale, let's pull that knee back in. Unwind our twisted chair. Inhale through the center. Exhale back down into our twisted chair. Other side. Do you want to try placing the foot back for your lunge? Option to put that hand down and open up your heart center out to the side. Couple more breaths here. And keep your hands where they are, but pull that back foot in if it's out there. And let's bring it center, unwind, push the mat away, inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center, good job. Let's do some tree poses today. Shake it all out, do a cha-cha-cha, and get ready. Think about what foot you're gonna use first. Imagine yourself standing on the grass and you can feel the grass coming between your toes and you're so grounded because it is our earth underneath of us. It's great. And it's fresh, clean air and you're so healthy. Let's bring the foot, either keep it there or bring that leg out to the side. Maybe open your branches out. Picture your spine right now. It's nice and straight. All the way out to the top of your head, like a really good tree reaching for the sun. Now you can stay here another 30 seconds, or maybe grab a foot and try lifting it out. You can also hold on to a wall or furniture. There is no problem with that. Enjoy the stillness, enjoy the strength. You are a tree. And by now the flowers are blooming. And let's bring it back down and sway in the wind. That was good. We're able to stay up without falling over. Are you ready to do the other leg? So while we do the other leg, notice how one side sometimes is stronger than the other. Most of us have one side stronger. So start to set up your tree. You have your roots grounded. You have your mind clear. You're staying there, or you're going to lift that leg first out to the side. That's your other option. Or you might want to do your bind and lift out that tree limb. Enjoying the stillness. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale here, exhale, cha-cha-cha, good job. And let's sway in the wind, move your feet, enjoy the movement now. Ha. And let's bring everything center once again, but let's give ourselves some wide feet and go into our Empress pose. So toes are going opposite directions. Shoulder blades are squeezing back there. We're going to bring middle finger and thumb together, chest opener, lift the chin, sink it down into a nice plie. Just gaze out across the room. Let's come down a little bit lower if you would like to try that. Good. Squeeze the buns back there. Maybe even squeeze a Kegel on the inside. Good breathing. Now let's add movement to our Empress pose. We are now an Empress Sumo wrestler. So we're doing a little squat and we lift a foot. And then we do a little squat and we lift the other foot. Empress Sumo wrestler, can you picture it? Let's get a few more. Control those movements. Allow yourself to feel strong and in control. It's a metaphor for life. Yeah, it really is. All right, stay here. Good. And now let's just move the arms. Elbow goes over the ear. We're trying to still maintain our plie here. Legs might be burning a little bit, but you're allowing yourself to be strong for this yoga class, so you're going to rest if you need it. Breathe oxygen into those legs. Come on, couple more breaths. And then we come on up, straighten everything into our star. Again, let's squeeze the buns back there, look up. Nice active arms and legs. Open your hands up, let them stretch. You might have been on that keyboard, on the device all morning. Let it stretch out. And let's rotate at the wrists. And we're going to do a forward fold. You can bend your knees, or you can keep your knees straight. I'm going to do a forward fold and touch the floor. And let's let go of our head, neck, and shoulders. Now you can stay there. I'm going to work on my headstands today, but you don't have to. Do what you need to do. I'm going to bring it over to a lunge first. So let's just, everybody can do this one, I think. We've got hands on the floor, nice lunge, stretching the inside of that leg. And let's lift the hand up on the side that you have your knee bent and look out. Inhale. Place that hand back down, exhale, and walk yourself over to the other side. Nice lunge, and let's lift that hand up and look out over that shoulder. Good neck work here. We're keeping our mobility in our neck. Inhale, exhale, hands come down, bring it all center. And just place your feet where you need to and see if you can do your forward fold a little bit deeper. I am going to go into my headstand here, so just enjoy your pose on your own there. Maybe try a headstand against a wall. And let's all slowly come up, place one hand, both hands down, bring the feet in closer, and let's leave one hand down on the mat and gentle twist to lift the other hand. Again, let's work with your neck mobility here, not forcing anything. See if you can look up at that hand and just wave to all your friends. back down. Other hand comes up for that gentle twist. Looking up. So when we're 93, we can still turn our necks easily and wave to your friends. Knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, exhale, bring it all back to center. And we're going to engage core, open the arms up and come on up to standing. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your feet back in together. And let's try dancer's pose. More balancing. So pick a foot to leave down there. Allow that foot to be grounded. Start to lean forward. It helps to stare at something on the floor. Start to grab the back leg and maybe lean forward a little bit more. Stay focused on your intention, and that will help balance your mind and your body. Stay here, 2 more good breaths. And bend that knee you're standing on, bring it back. The cha-cha-cha helps shake all that. If there's any negative energy, just get it out of there. Let's go other side. Let that foot feel grounded and strong. Start to set it up. Hold on to your foot and start to lean forward if you'd like, or you can stand up. And if you do fall out of it, it's okay, just come back. Inhale, exhale, bring it down, cha-cha-cha. Good job. Let's come down to the mat and we'll do some really nice stretches. So let's come to seated and do our wide leg stretch. So you're lifting up out of the hips with your posture and just bring your hands down in front. Inhale, exhale, start to walk it out however far you go down. It doesn't matter. It's all a beautiful stretch. Inhale, exhale, and you might be able to come forward a little bit more. With our exhales, our muscles relax, so I guarantee you will be able to stretch a little bit further on your exhales. And then we start to walk the hands in, and one hand goes to your side and the other elbow goes over the ear. Hand is down, maybe your elbow is down. Try to keep both of your sit bones on the floor. It's okay if one lifts up over because we're leaning to the side, but it's a good thing to try to focus on. Try to keep both of your buns on the floor. Inhale here, and exhale back to upright and back on over to the other side. Take your time. It does take a few seconds for the muscles to get stretchy for you. Use your exhale to relax. Trying to keep both buns down on the floor. And an inhale here. Exhale up to seated, and we go into our staff pose for posture awareness once again. So we've got really nice strong legs in front. The backs of your knees are pushing downward towards the mat. You're relaxing your shoulders. You're gazing up over this imaginary fence. So you do have to straighten your spine to be your tallest. Let's pull the toes back. Feel the stretch in your feet. Oh yeah, we have muscles in the feet we got to stretch too. Woo. Stay in that L-shaped position. Quads are working because you're still pushing the back of your knees down. And let's roll it all down to a lying down position. You can bend your knees a little bit, tuck your chin, roll it. We're going to do some roll-ups here. Inhale and exhale. Arms come up, tuck the chin, and we go right into our staff pose for a moment. Inhale, exhale, roll the chin down, shrug the shoulders up, arms come up and over. Inhale, back to seated, we roll it. We shrug the shoulders downward and lift the chin, and then we roll back down. Notice the difference between our shrugged shoulders, tucked chin, to our shoulders down, lifted chin. Just be aware of that while you do a few more of these. And if you have to use your hands to push yourself up, that's okay. Let's get a couple more. And last one. This time we're staying down on your mat. And bring your hands at your sides. Let me get on the mat. Palms are down. And let's do a bridge here. So walk your heels in close, lift hips up, slight lift of the chin so you have a nice clear airway and a straight line. Make an imprint of your upper back on the floor so you're squeezing your shoulders down against the mat. Staying here for a nice bridge. Inhale, exhale, start to lower your body down. And let's hug the knees in and rock it out side to side. We're going to do the bridge again. And I'm also going to go into a full wheel. So your option is to stay in the bridge or to try a full wheel, which is more advanced. So, do what you can safely today. So let's go back into our bridge pose. Heels are in close enough so you can push against the mat. Engage your upper back. Beautiful bridge. Stay there. Or I'm going to go into my full wheel. Couple more breaths. And everyone is coming back down to the floor. Good job. Let's just rest here for a moment. And let's go into candlestick pose. So walk your feet in. Now, option once again is to stay in a bridge or lift your legs up, or candlestick pose is this. Now, lift your chin slightly so you have a nice, once again, open airway if you decide to try this one. Let's attach the heels together. Now, you can stay here, or you can let go of your low back and see if you can maintain the legs up in the air. Remember, you can do your bridge, or you can just lay there and recover and catch up with us in a moment. Now you can stay here, or maybe this is a plow, but it's not for everybody. I'm still trying to lift my chin a little bit so I can breathe. Now everybody, let's meet back on the mat. So we're going to bring the legs down, bring the back down, and let's just completely lay there for a moment. Legs are out, palms are up. Let's take a very short Shavasana for a rest for a moment and close your eyes. Just feel all the effects of the stretching and strengthening and movement you did. Feel that blood circulating. You're going to have less pain the rest of the week because you stretched the connective tissue and all those muscles. Couple more breaths here. Just let go. Let the floor hold you up. And let's start to bend the knees. Hug your knees in, rock it out side to side. So if you were able to do this class with me live today, that's great. If you're able to do this recorded version any old time, that's also great. Thank you. More fun with friends involved. Now let's lean over to one side and come up to seated and go right into our cobbler's pose. My favorite low back releaser. Bottoms of your feet touch. Put your thumbs inside your feet and pretend you're reading a book. So you're leaning over your book, gazing down at your toes. And then with your arm strength, maybe pull your shoulders closer to the feet. We're going to stay here another, just maybe a minute. It takes time to stretch and strengthen all these hip muscles. For me, this pose is a lifesaver. I've had a couple back surgeries from herniated discs, and this cured me, this pose, especially after surgery. And you just take a little at a time. And our beeper is beeping. Let's take one more good inhale, exhale. And we're slowly coming up. Thank you everybody for joining me. All two of you. It just means a lot when I have friends joining me for yoga. All right, I will do this again. You know, if it's a rainy day and I can't go outside and play and you can't go outside and play, we might as well do yoga together. All right, love you guys. Leave me comments and let me know you were joining me. All right, mwah.